This is a real legit ad. I love this new mattress. I am so happy that Brooklyn Bedding is sponsoring our podcast. They handcraft every mattress in their Arizona factory. No middleman, no gimmicks, just top-tier quality, honest pricing, and real American craftsmanship. Go to brooklynbedding.com and use promo code RIVALRY at checkout to get 30% off site-wide. That's brooklynbedding.com, promo code RIVALRY for 30% off everything. And make sure you enter our show name after checkout so they know we sent you.
Hi everyone. And my name is Bob the Drag Queen, and we are doing a part.
Monét, exactly. Calm down.
You're out of control.
You're out of control.
Listen,
ladies and gentlemen, we are. You need to stop.
We can do it together. You ready?
No, I don't want to do it together.
We are doing a party in Brooklyn. You're a bad person. Listen,
ladies and gentlemen,
we're doing.
You got to stop.
You need to let me tell them.
No, I'm telling them.
What do you? Okay, you don't even know what day it is.
Y'all,
What day is it?
The Sibling Rivalry family reunion is coming to $3 Bill in Brooklyn on August 17th.
And as the queen of Brooklyn,
you are not.
As the queen,
you literally lived there for 2 days.
I've never lived in Brooklyn.
Well, Ridgewood is half Brooklyn, half Queens. So
I've never lived in Ridgewood.
Where you lived?
I lived in Long Island City.
You lived somewhere else.
Ozone Park.
Ozone Park is half Brooklyn, half Queens.
That's not half Brooklyn.
You don't even know New York.
Nene, is Ozone Park in Brooklyn or Queens?
Thank you.
Shut the fuck up.
Thank you. So see yourself out.
There's no half and half. Ozone Park is in Queens. I'm the queen of Brooklyn. You all can come see us. You can get tickets at seethedragqueen.com
or MonetExchange.com. And y'all, let me tell you something. This is the first time we're doing this, and we're having games, raffles, food. There's also a little sneaky little something that we're planning that we don't want to reveal right now.
I don't think it's been revealed to me. All right, we'll see y'all there. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
As I looked at myself, I thought to myself, oh, I need some earrings. And then all of a sudden, Monét gets up. And what do you have in your hand, Mo? You didn't have earrings on, though.
I wear these earrings literally every episode of the podcast. What the fuck are you talking about?
Watch your language. And the fact that you have the F slur on your shirt and you know that my Aunt Hazel will watch this is crazy to me. You know my Aunt Hazel watches this and is a fan of yours.
Honestly, Susie Toot ate with this merch. I love it.
Do you remember time a drag queen told you not to say the F word because she didn't want her family members to see you saying the F word?
No, it was not saying the N word.
And it was a white queen too.
No, it was a black queen.
No, I know. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Imagine. So Monét sent me a video from I Heart Erica. And it's heart with an A, no E, about this lady complimenting Megan Thee Stallion about how her song makes her want to fight.
It was at the Vanity Fair party, and Megan Thee Stallion walks up to this woman, and she's, oh my God, I just love you so much. I just love your hair and your music, like really powers me. And it's like she's like overwhelmed with emotion that she's meeting Megan Thee Stallion, and it's like she's excited to meet Megan.
Well, I will say this. So, and the lady's basically being like, actually, can we just include the video? Here it is.
Here's the video.
You give so much confidence to women everywhere. What do you do when you're not feeling confident?
I start my day with you.
Only you. Oh my God! Wait, I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry. We're live.
No, you're live stream. No, I know. No, your music has literally. Like maybe when I want to fight someone, I listen to your music.
Tearing up?
Because you want to throw that fighting shit out the window and you want to get cute and be a bad bitch. When people are talking shit, I go turn on Megan Thee Stallion. I look beautiful. I look so great. Wait, no, you look so good. But I know, because I watched your documentary, you've been through so many dark things. Yeah. How do you get yourself up and inspire people?
I've never seen her this passionate.
I just look in the mirror and I be like, damn, you that girl.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you are that girl. So go outside and act like you that girl.
No, we love being outside and acting like that.
I'm crying. Meg would be the one that made me cry. I'll take my pictures. True, don't cry. I'm not gonna cry. Do you cry a lot? I do cry. I'm a crier. I love that. What's your sign? I'm an Aquarius. Oh.
I don't cry about much. When I cry, it's for a reason.
Yes, you let it go. Well, keep like letting it all into your music. Never stop.
I know that was a little long, but I will say this. There is some validity to what she's saying about if you are doing something that is not like the American standard in a space that is supposed to be the American standard. Like, for example, if you are painting, if you're a guy who paints your nails at the gay clubs, unless your nails are cut, no one's going to mention it. Literally, no one will mention it. But when I used to paint my nails on the subway and at work, or certain people, usually only straight people, will compliment my nails. Now, y'all, my nails, I think Monét knew me during this time. Do you know when I used to paint my nails black?
Girl, and paint is a strong word because within 5 hours, chip.
I was going to get there. Please calm down. I can tell my own story.
Painted. That's hilarious.
My nails were chipped all the time. And I mean all. In fact, one time I got called into the office at the Jekyll and Hyde Club, and the manager was like, "We need to talk about your painted nails." And I was about to be like, I wish you would tell me how to paint my nails. I wish you would say something homophobic to me and tell me I can't paint my nails. And he was like, "It's because they're always chipped."
Yeah, girl.
You can paint your nails.
Always chipped. I don't think I've ever seen your nails fully done.
So when someone complimented my nails, they were not complimenting that I had my nails. They were not complimenting the job of the nail painting. I used to paint them myself, and I only did one coat. And I never did a top coat or anything. They were complimenting the fact that I had the audacity to paint my nails. And it was like 2008. It wasn't like I was doing it in like 70s or 60s. They were just complimenting the fact that I had the audacity to paint my nails. And I think that is what's happening with this woman here. She is complimenting that Megan Thee Stallion has the audacity to be so black even when she's not in a black space.
You think so? I think with celebrities, it's a little different. There are celebrities that I'm not shocked by that they're audacious. I would just be excited to see them. And again, maybe because the premise of this woman's argument is that it is a microaggression to come up to Megan Thee Stallion at a Vanity Fair party and be like, "Oh my God, I love your music," and it empowers me.
Well, she is an interviewer. It's not a random woman,
right? So the woman.
we're all random people, but she was specifically meant to go to celebrities.
I heard Erica is saying that, and shout out to Erica. I love her. I've seen some of her content. So I think Erica's premise is that it's microaggressive, and I'm saying I don't think it's a microaggression. I think that I agree with Erica. That does feel like a lot, but I think Megan is probably used to that. If Megan Thee Stallion walks down Fifth Avenue, she walks down any street, she's going to be inundated by people who love her sound, her body, her hair, her music, all that stuff. So it is a lot to be complimented on a red carpet like that, but I think that is a casualty of celebrity, like people being obsessed with all things you. So I guess I don't see where the microaggression comes in, and maybe I just need to think about it more. But I just don't see how it's microaggressive to be worshiping her, what she's known for, which is her attitude and her music and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Let's read some of the comments. And what is wild is what Hannah and Friend is the one who is out of place at an award show, not sold out stadium tour. Megan, be for real. I don't think I understand that comment.
I don't get it either.
You don't get it?
Oh, because people saying like it was Hannah. Because I think Hannah is just like a social media person. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think she's not a reporter. She's not a celebrity. She's a social media girly. So they're saying she's out of place at an award show, not Megan. Maybe.
Dope Queen Thebes, the comedian, said, "I once had a white lady tell me, apropos of nothing, that she would love to go to Wakanda. And I was like, well, they wouldn't want your ass there, so be well."
Well, that's a microaggression. Come up to a black person saying they would love you in Wakanda is crazy.
Lizzie Izzy said, "To any fellow white women here in the comments who may be triggered and wondering what's okay to say, people can sense when you're sincere versus when you're overcompensating. Hannah could have just said something normal like, oh my God, I'm a huge fan. Blank Song album is my favorite. How is your night so far? Just relax and treat people like people. Speak how you typically speak. You don't have to put on a whole new persona and voice to interact with black women." To be fair, I haven't actually seen the actual source material. I saw that one little clip.
Yeah, I just saw one little clip too. But also, so that I want to say, people react differently, right? I like Rachel Bloom. I'm not a huge Rachel Bloom fan. When I had Rachel Bloom over at my house and she came over for game night with Kim Chi, Kim had a big reaction because she's a big Rachel Bloom fan. I don't think Kim is. You know what I mean? Like, people just react differently to different celebrity, like what they like.
I can't say this name, said telling a a domestic violence victim their music makes you want to incite violence is the epitome of being tone deaf. That one has 15,000 likes. This lady says, reminds me of when my boss saw my natural hair for the first time and said, it looks so big and crazy and gorgeous. And anyway, yeah. So I do see how it can be. I mean, there are compliments that I do not like getting from white people.
Same.
I'm gonna say that right now.
Same.
There are certain compliments I'm like, I don't need to hear that from you. Specifically, I do not want a white person telling me they think I speak well. I don't want any compliments on how I speak.
Which is something that happens on Traders. Have you seen this? But on Traders, when people say that's it happened. I think it happened on season 2 actually. But it wasn't only towards black people. They would it's like a compliment on Traders. Like, you speak so well at the round table, but they're not saying it, I don't think, in a microaggressive way. They're just saying like that meaning you're very convincing and people listen to you. It's not a like, oh, you speak well.
A compliment I will take. Well, I will take the compliment being like, you're really good at convincing people. But like, you are well spoken, or you speak well, or you're good at speaking English, or that is not a compliment I like, nor do I ever want to hear it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. But I think in the priority of the Traders, I think it's a compliment.
But give me the compliment and I'll tell you if it feels like a compliment.
Okay, you're at the round table.
I just finished chewing up Dylan Efron.
And then all the votes
and who are you, by the way? This matters. Who are you?
I'm
from the house. Which one?
Oh, I am who's on your season? I am Dolores.
Okay.
I'm like, Bob Directly, I voted for you anyway because you speak so well, and at this table, that is a power here, and I don't think I will ever be able to discern if you're a traitor or a faithful because you speak really well. So I voted for you.
I don't like how that sounds. Now, let me rephrase it. Bob, I voted for you because you are very convincing. When you speak, people listen. You have the power to convict people. You give people conviction, and if you are misinformed, you can misinform people even if you're not intending to. So that's why I'm voting for you, because I think you're a danger in the house. That is a compliment I will accept.
But I also think you're a little more eloquent, right? I think that because you speak really well, so I think that someone would.
That's crazy.
I think that you have maybe some people can't express themselves as well as you.
I just don't like it. I don't like the compliment "you're well spoken." I really hate it.
I hate it too. I don't like it either. I'm just
you never get that.
I'm devil's advocating.
You have never gotten that compliment in your life. Let's be clear. No one would say that to you. No one would say that to you.
As a college graduate.
From Brooklyn.
So
you can't even pronounce the word ear.
All that being said, I don't like it either, but I mean, I think it's something I've heard a lot on maybe because I've heard it a lot in like the context of traders on the UK, America, all of them. They like, it's a compliment on the show that, oh, you speak really well, so we got to get rid of you.
There's a chance that I'm sure some white people have been told they're well-spoken, but because it's not me. Nick, you ever been told you're well-spoken? You are so... Nick went, oh, come on. Jacob, have you ever been... Can you recall being told you are so well-spoken, Jacob?
No, I have not. Also, sorry, it's not a great time for me to talk because they're here fixing the fire alarms right now. So there might be noise and stuff.
No worries. So you're no-spoken. Got it. Okay. Got it. Gang. But I have had other microaggressions put on me that outside of that one that I really don't like. I've had a few. That one is probably my biggest pet peeve though.
That you're well spoken.
Or specifically when they said, did you see Trump telling the president of
yes.
Liberia?
Yes.
That he speaks English really well?
Yeah.
Were you educated? Nigga, I'm the president of fucking Liberia. Yes, I was educated. This may shock you. Where did you learn English? In Liberia, where the national language is English. where we speak English.
So
Where did you learn English? That's insane.
It's so
Have you seen
embarrassing.
have you seen the clip of Trump going? And man, I'm telling you, when they fly these planes, they go skedaddle. You know what skedaddle means? It's a word that means skedaddle.
I haven't seen that one. No,
That's crazy.
that is a person who is in charge of our country. That's a person who. I already crashed out this morning. I can't crash out again. I'm so over
What's
it.
Trump's highest form of education?
I'm
Not that it matters. Not that it makes you.
probably high school.
No, he went to college because there's a famous story of him getting beat up by his father at college. Or did he beat up his son at college?
What do you mean beat up?
His son got beat up in college? No, his older son, the ones who were like in their 40s. Either Trump walked in and slapped the shit out of one of his sons in front of everyone, or Trump got slapped, or his dad slapped the shit out of him in front of everyone. I believe Trump slapped the shit out of the one who
Junior and Eric.
Junior.
Yes.
Yet I think the story is allegedly that Trump went into his college and like slapped the shit out of him in front of everybody.
Why?
I vaguely remember the details of the story.
It says he lived. He was in. So his highest degree is a BS in economics from UPenn.
Yes, for sure.
And
bullshit.
then he showed his. He showed up to pick his son for a baseball game, and slapped his kid across the face when he wasn't dressed for the occasion. He was wearing a Yankee jersey, I guess, and maybe that was in poor. I don't know. Oh, yeah, he was wearing a Yankee jersey, and he wanted his son to be wearing a suit. He said, put on a suit and meet me outside.
And he slapped them.
That's wild. I can't believe we never heard about this story before. Well, I've never heard about this story.
In front of people?
My mom, I think my mom slapped me one time. I told you, we used to go to the supermarket, and I used to just, the intrusive fat thoughts would just permeate my mind, and I would just go down and just take things and put in the cart against her will. I would get to the cash register, and they were like, because again, she couldn't remember. Then we're ringing up things at the end of the shopping trip. I would have put like mad things that she did not put it in there. She'd give me a little in the face.
Like how hard? You hit your hand hard? She hit you?
She'd be like,
oh, I mean, I want to be clear. I would never hit my child at all. I want to be clear. I would never hit my kid at all. But that just doesn't seem like that much of a. That's like she's trying to get your attention. And to be clear, I would never. Don't hit your kids.
Would you do that to your kid?
No.
So that's not trying to get her attention.
thank you.
I mean,
Thank you, Jacob.
My mom used to pop me in the back of the head, but it was never to inflict pain. It was like to be like, I'm watching you.
And would you do that to your kid?
I might pop my kid in the back of the head.
Okay.
But it's
What's
not
pop? Show me your hand. What's a pop?
Like this. Girl. It's like a girl.
You might as well not even do it. What the hell was that?
It's just to get their attention. It's to be like, I am watching you.
I mean, I don't think that's a pop.
Yeah, that's not a pop, girl. That's like a gentle nudge. A pop would be like
my mother did not. I was not. There was no corporal punishment in my house. No, there was.
Why do you want to pop your kid?
It's not. It's like I mean, I got popped like my mom. I would pop someone like my mom popped me. There was corporal punishment options, and my brother would choose corporal punishment, and I would choose not to get corporal punishment. But I was not spanked. I was not hit. I was slapped once, and I was choked once. And that was a slap. It wasn't like your mom massaging your cheeks with essential oils. I got slapped.
Banana essence.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you do? What did you do to get slapped?
You want to guess?
Talking.
Hey!
This nigga would never shut up, y'all.
I wouldn't stop talking, and
in class or like back at her.
It was on the way to the mall, and I wanted something at the mall. I wanted to go to a specific store, and my mother said, "We'll see."
How old were you?
It was before. I'll tell you after the break. It was before 3rd grade, so probably 8 or 7.
Okay, yeah.
And I was riding on the middle console.
The middle console? What do you mean the middle console? Like,
there's a front seat, a passenger seat, and then like that thing in the middle.
Oh yeah.
I was sitting on that.
Got it.
Or I might have been sitting in the middle console in the back. Like when the thing lifts down, I was sitting on that part because I remember her turning around. And I really wanted to go to one store, and she was like, "We'll see." It might have been Toys R Us. It was probably Toys R Us. And I was just begging and begging, and she kept saying, "We'll see." And then I was like, I started screaming and like crying and being like, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go. And then I started like, I think I started grabbing the seats and like rocking back and forth and being like causing a scene. And then she turned around and slapped me.
Work.
And then she choked me once when I was in like 8th grade.
What'd you do then?
I started crying. I was talking, yeah. Because she needed me to, I was getting ready to go to school and she told me to do something and I didn't want to do it. And she was like, the conversation's over. And I was like, well, you can be over. You don't have to say anything else. I want to say my piece. So you can be done with your part, but I'm not done talking. So you don't have to respond, but I'm going to say something. So now what? And then she started like looking, I was taller than she's like looking up at me. And I might have been in 9th grade. She was like, Chris, stop talking. And I was talking over her. So she would get louder, then I would get louder. And I was like, I'm going to say my piece. Like, I need to be heard. I'm going to say my piece.
Of course you did.
And then she kept being like, shut up. And I would not shut up. And I was just going on. And then she started choking me and yelling, shut up. And then I started crying. Then I went to school.
Yeah, you'd be the type of kid, I'll have to beat your ass.
So your cheek slap was the only corporal punishment you ever got ever?
No. Well, we got beaten in school, girl. And
no, at home. I mean,
it was mostly slaps. Like maybe my dad,
like it was talk like that. Your mom never like lost her temper and like.
It was like that. Like slap. I got slapped a few times like that. And my dad, I think my dad beat me like maybe twice or 3 times. I really don't remember, girl.
But you were also like low key fighting for your life against Sean. You were like fighting for your life.
Yeah, Sean and I used to fight. Sean busted my head.
I feel like he's too old to be. I feel like he was too old to be fighting you. How old is he?
Sean is 6 years older than me.
That's too old to be fighting your little brother. If you and your siblings are like getting physical, there should not be more than 2 years between you.
No.
Otherwise, it is low-key child abuse. If a 16-year-old is fighting hitting a 10-year-old,
I was big stock though.
I've seen Sean.
Have you seen Sean?
Pictures.
Yeah, Sean's a big guy.
So it don't matter how big you were, he's bigger.
Bigger.
So that's too old to be hitting. That's too old to be hitting your younger siblings.
Way too old. I was fucking annoying. Like I would do the thing like he'll be in his room playing his game. I would literally in the middle of him playing Need for Speed or something. I would walk in the room and I would do the thing like I walk in. I'm like, "What you doing?" He's playing the game. I'm like, "Kevin, get out." I'm like, "No, Kevin, get out." I'm like, "No." And I would hover my finger over the power button and be like, "What you gonna do?"
I believe all this. All of this, I believe.
My finger, what you gonna do? Like, Kevin, I'm not playing. And then I would put it off in the middle of the game and run. Literally.
I believe this story. So I have a cousin who's, how old is Scooter? Probably 40.
Scooter Braun is your cousin?
Yeah, Scooter Braun is my cousin. Scooter's probably 46, and he used to hit me. He used to specifically thump me.
What does thump mean?
He would do his finger like this, cock it back, and he would thump really, really hard. It was very painful. He used to thump me a lot, and he was too old to be hitting me. So me and Justin would fight very rarely, maybe 2-3 fights our whole life.
And how physical would they get?
Like a fight, like punches and kicks.
Like fucking boxing?
I mean, as well as children can box.
What age?
I think our last fight was probably, I was living in Phoenix City, so I was probably in like 5th grade. He was probably in like 7th grade or maybe like 3rd and 5th grade.
Okay, so young. So like as teens, y'all didn't fight?
Well, one time Justin assaulted me. Okay, I'm doing too much. One time Justin like got physical with me when we were in college, when we were roommates together, and I was so gagged.
Why? What warranted that?
So Justin and I were getting ready to go somewhere together. We were like walking somewhere to do something together. And mind you, we're adults.
Yeah.
I am 18, Justin is 20.
Uh-huh.
And we had like not a row, but every room you could like, it was like a circle. You could walk from one room, you could walk from the kitchen to the dining room to the living room, then my room off to the side, and you have to go through Justin's room to get to the kitchen. Or you can go the other way. You didn't have to go to this room. But we both walked to Justin's room. We're just sitting there talking about what we're gonna do that day. And then I went to go tie my shoe. And I put my shoe on his bed.
That's crazy.
To tie my shoe.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. But Justin could have been like, don't put your shoe on my bed. And I would have very happily taken my shoe. I would have been like, oh, I wasn't thinking. Justin grabbed my leg so hard, he tried to like yank me off of my one foot, like tried to make me lose my balance. And I've always been bigger than Justin, or at least since like 5th grade, I've been bigger than Justin. So I like, or kindergarten probably. So I like stomped my foot down so he couldn't take me down. And he was like huffing and puffing. And I didn't even know where it came from. I was like, I remember thinking to myself, what just happened? Like, to me, it was not clear that he was mad about that. And I remember thinking to myself, to me, what it felt like was out of nowhere, Justin just grabbed me and started yanking on my body and is very, very angry. And I remember thinking to myself, what is going on? And he was like, don't put your foot on my bed. And I was like, you could have just said that. I don't think I apologized. I probably didn't apologize because I was very young and I was very angry that I was just shocked. And then we had to fucking go hang out together. We had to like leave the house together.
But that was the physical altercation?
That is the only adult physical altercation me and Justin have ever gotten. I was 18. This is 21 years ago.
Yeah, I have not been in a physical fight with anyone, a sibling, a friend, a foe, since middle school.
Can't relate.
I know. I wonder, like, can you still fight? I don't know if I can still fight. I think I can.
I was just thinking the other day. I don't think I can still. I'm not interested in finding out.
Yeah, me either.
I want to be very clear. I have no. If you see me in the street, I don't want to know if I can still fight.
But sometimes the occasion arises. I feel like it's one of the things like riding a bike. Like if I get mad and pissed off, I'm sure I can fight. I just haven't done it since middle school.
What if it's not like riding a bike? What if it's like coding?
I think coding is probably riding a bike too. If you know how to code, you know how to code.
No, there are certain things that I know how to do, and then I don't do them for a while. Like
what's one? Sewing. You haven't sewed in a while. You can still sew.
I can still sew, but like honestly, it's usually computer stuff. Like when I haven't DJed in a while, I have to practice again.
Oh yeah, I do that too.
I'm like, wait, what's the Q button? What's this button? What's that again? And if I have not when I play Fortnite, and I haven't played Fortnite in a while or Smash in a while, I need a few rounds to get it back. But I still know the moves, but I'm not as good at it anymore. So I honestly don't know if I can still fight. I know that I obviously move slower now than I did when I was in my 20s.
Much.
And teens. Not
slower.
Much. Because I was already slow then.
Also, this is an update, a Sibling Rivalry update. This just in from Courtney Act. Sorry, I missed your call. Wait, I can't do.
Ooh. Text it to me. I'll read it because that was embarrassing.
No. She said, just at dinner. Did you mean to call? I said, yeah, but all
That's
good.
not an Australian accent. All right, Mai, just at dinner. Did you mean to call? All right, Mai, I was at dinner. All right, Mai. Yonanda, I was at dinner. Hello, Manai. Hello, Manai. I was at dinner.
We know what we should do. You remember when we did the episode of All British Accents? Could you imagine we did one of all Australian?
The way we almost lost subscribers, I'm afraid.
They would turn on us. I think people would never listen to the podcast again.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good. Bob and I were on the podcast, we were calling to ask if a kangaroo was a desert animal. LOL. That's all I said. She said, they are not. They need to eat. Nothing lives in the desert. Then she sent me a ChatGPT. She asked it, and ChatGPT said, yes, kangaroos do live in the desert. Specifically, red kangaroos are very well adapted and arid.
What's the first word?
Yes, kangaroos do live in the desert.
The first word? What was the question and what's the first word? What's the question in ChatGPT?
Do kangaroos live in the desert? No.
And what's the first word?
Kangaroos do not live in the desert.
Don't say no. You just said yes. No, what's the question?
Do kangaroos live in the desert? No. Kangaroos.
Where did the yes come from?
I'm going to get there.
Okay.
No, kangaroos do not live in the desert. Specifically, red kangaroos, yes, they're well adapted in arid, semi-arid environments in the Australian outback.
Do you realize that no matter how you try this, your point's never proven?
Yes,
kangaroos are desert animals, Monét. And I'm willing to move on from this. Now let's talk about our topic today. Because Monét,
now we might as well do children.
Monét is a hater.
Why am I a hater?
Well, you are a hater in general. Like, that's kind of part of your vibe.
You know what? If I'm all these things that you say I am, how weird are you that I'm your best friend? If all these things you say about me, then what does that say about you?
I never said it was a bad thing. This is an observation, not a criticism.
No, all the other things you said about me. You make fun of my stammer. I'm a hater.
Stammering is not a reason to not be someone's friend. Having a stutter is no reason to not be someone's friend.
Oh, it's just for so you can make fun of me all the time.
Yes.
You're such a fucking cunt.
These things are no reason not to be your friend. But Monét's a hater. So back at Christmas time, I went to Monét's Christmas party and I bought a few gifts. I'm when I have a good idea for a gift, it's always a great gift. If I have a good idea, it's a great gift. So I brought
where's the story going?
I brought a Coach bag for Kimchi that she's wanted for years, but I didn't want to give it to her. But then I decided to give it to her. It was just collecting dust in my apartment, so I brought it over to her, and she was so moved by this bag that she took this thing off of her purse and she handed it to me. I had no clue what it was. I had never seen it, never heard of it. Kim said, "This is really hard to get. You should hold on to this. It is really rare." I said, "Okay, thank you." I took the thing home. I put it on my wall. I haven't looked at it since. Months later, everyone's gone on about the Labubu. Baby, the Labubu was, and I got mine back at Christmas time. The Labubu craze has hit hard. And I have a Labubu. And then I was gifted 2 Labubus. I've been gifted 3 Labubus. Kim gave me one, Selena gave me one, and Taylor gave me a Labubu. And Monét, for some reason, is just hating on Labubus. It's not just that you don't get them, you hate on them.
I do not hate on them. I think
Taylor!
Fad things like that, like I just don't get it. I don't think they're particularly cute. They don't do anything, so they're just decoration. I just don't get it.
Taylor, does Monét hate on Labubus?
Absolutely.
Girl, of course. Taylor, it's on your payroll. You think he's gonna say something different?
Excuse me?
Come forward.
Taylor's on your payroll. You think Taylor's gonna say something
What
different?
do you want to say about this?
Fuck Monét.
You do hate on the Labubus.
I do not.
Monét, you hate on Labubus.
I do not. I just do not get it. I do not want a Labubu. I never had a Labubu.
No one's ever offered you a Labubu. No one's offered you a Labubu.
Someone has offered me a Labubu.
Who?
A fan offered me a Labubu when I was in fucking, where's I? OKC. I don't want no goddamn Labubu.
So did you do that when people offered you all the other stuff that you get?
Yeah, because I want those things.
What else has a fan offered you that you said no to? I don't want no goddamn whatever you're offering me.
When they gave me a joint that is not in a concealed case, I'm like, no, baby, I don't want that joint. If you give me a joint that's wrapped, I will take it because I know you ain't fucking lace it with, I don't know what's in there. But I turn away that. I turn away food. I'm not eating your food.
You've never turned away food.
I know you baked it. And
I now know you lying. Now you're lying. I've never been so thin.
I know that you baked it with love and everything. I'm not eating food that's been made for me. I'm not going to do that.
So to be clear, those 2 things seem to go in this category of unsafe things.
Mm-hmm.
How does a Labubu fall in that category?
I have no utility for it. I'm not going to put it on a bag. I'm not going to put it on a CAD. I'm not going to put it on a horse. I'm not going to put it on a bus.
The other stuff you turn down is specifically for safety reasons. It seems weird that your fans want to give you a gift and you turn it down and say, "I don't want that shit." That seems weird to me.
I did not say I did not want that shit. I said I don't want that. I just have no interest.
I believe what you said was, "I don't want no fucking Labubus." I believe verbatim what you said.
Probably, but I'm not interested.
But what else have your fans offered you that you responded in that way?
I just told you some things.
No. That's safety. That's a safety reason.
But you don't get to tell me if it's safety for me or not. I get to choose if I don't want it or not.
You just described it was for safety reasons.
Right.
You just described the reason why you did not want the
joint.
There
are a plethora of reasons why I can refuse a gift. Safety is not the only reason. I can also refuse something that I don't want. I'm not going to use.
But doesn't it seem rude? And also, I want to be clear with y'all this. Monét.
Let's take a break and then you can be clear with somebody else. You ever scroll through your feed and think, wait, cottage cheese is a whole nutrition plan now? Or how about red light therapy? Should I do that for 18 hours a day? I guess it can fix everything on my face? Well, baby, you asking the wrong questions and you asking the wrong people. And all I'm trying to do is help y'all out and tell y'all to get into ZocDoc. Please get into ZocDoc. It is the best. You can eliminate all these questions and go to a licensed professional that can answer them for you. Because ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and book an appointment instantly. No calling around, no asking Chat GPT questions, no sitting around, no waiting months just to be told they don't take your insurance. With ZocDoc, you can book appointments with over 100,000 doctors across every specialty: mental health, dental, primary primary care, urgent care, dermatology, you name it. You can filter for providers who take your insurance and are nearby and are rated highly by other people who have verified accounts and who read patient reviews. Y'all, the patient reviews on ZocDoc, everything. And you can actually see their real-time availability and grab a slot that works for you. Sometimes, same day, I've done it. Most appointments happen within 24 to 72 hours. So there are options for whatever you need. ZocDoc will take care of you. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments. Go to ZocDoc.com/rivalry to find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/rivalry. ZocDoc.com/rivalry. You ever go to lie down at the end of the night, you get in your bed, and you immediately regret every decision that led you to this point? You are on this crusty, dusty, hard, plastic-feeling mattress, and you are mad. Like, you are in bed mad because you know you're not going to have a peaceful night of sleep because you're laying on plywood. Well, you don't got to do that no more, baby, because Brooklyn Bedding is here. I took their 2-minute sleep quiz and finally got my mattress in the mail. Y'all, I'm telling you, game changer. This is a real legit ad. I love this new mattress. I am so happy that Brooklyn Bedding is sponsoring our podcast. They handcraft every mattress in their Arizona factory. No middleman, no gimmicks, just top-tier quality, honest pricing, and real American craftsmanship. They've got every size you can think of, even the weird ones. And they're one of the few brands actually endorsed by the American Chiropractic Association for back support. Also, 100% fiberglass-free, which shouldn't need to be a selling point, but it is, because some of y'all be lying on glass. You get 120 nights to try it out. If you don't love it, they'll help you return or swap it hassle-free. And if you don't trust me, trust the pros. CNET named the best mattress. Wirecutter says best hybrid. They're the real deal. Go to brooklynbedding.com and use promo code RIVALRY at checkout to get 30% off site-wide. That's brooklynbedding.com, promo code RIVALRY for 30% off everything. brooklynbedding.com, promo code RIVALRY. And make sure you enter our show name after checkout so they know we sent you. It helps us out.
I don't think a blanket could actually replace all of my other blankets, but that's exactly what happened when I got my first Lola blanket. Now, I'm a blanket person. I be cold in my own home. Always have one within reach, but Lola is on another level. It is the world's #1 blanket, crafted with ultra soft, luxury vegan faux fur and their signature 4-way stretch, so it moves with you instead of trapping you like a stiff comforter. I went with a large, perfect for solo lounging or for sharing, but if you want to go big, the XL is massive. But y'all know I'm polyamorous. They even make weighted versions for that calming, wrapped around your body feeling. The quality is what really hooked me. It's machine washable, double hemmed for durability, and stays flawless. No pilling, no shedding, even after multiple washes. And it's 100% vegan and cruelty-free, which I love. Design-wise, one Lola instantly elevates your space. It's not just cozy, it looks like it belongs in a high-end home magazine. Mine sits on the couch and somehow makes the whole room feel warmer and more curated. I actually first discovered Lola through a friend, but now I see them everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, even collabs with designers like Tezza and Rachel Parcel. And with over 10,000 5-star reviews, clearly I'm not the only one obsessed. It's also a great gift. Everyone I've given one uses it daily, and they always ask, where did you get this from? For a limited time, you can get 35% off your entire order at lolablankets.com by using code RIVALRY at checkout. That's lolablankets.com, code RIVALRY for 35% off. After you buy, tell them we sent you. It really helps the show. Trust me, once you get a Lola, you won't go back to regular blankets. lolablankets.com, code RIVALRY. I went to this rooftop summer party last weekend. String lights, a DJ, the perfect golden hour lighting, and I was going for the effortless, pulled together look, right? Straight from my closet, but the real finished touch was my pair eyewear base frames with deep green sun tops. They matched my shirt almost too perfectly, and a wind tour would have called it a look. The best part is Pair makes it so easy to nail any vibe. No matter what style you're after, they've got tons of budget-friendly shapes and designs that never compromise on quality. I literally snapped my top frames on in seconds before heading out the door. The new tinted lens tops are a summer staple for me. Vibrant colors turn my base frames into sunglasses instantly, and my eyes protected from the sun all day. And if you want something with personality, they do collabs with Disney princesses, Marvel, Star Wars, the Met. You can match your mood to your frames. Finding your perfect pair is easy with Pair's virtual try-on. They've got everything from durable acetate frames with sleek metal temple details to perfectly proportioned wide frames. Prescriptions covered, including progressives and readers. They've also got blue light filtering if you're staring at a screen all day. Base frames start at just $60, and that includes your prescription. Top frames start at just $25, and you get free shipping in the U.S., plus free returns and exchanges within 30 days. No questions asked. You can even use pre-tax FSA or HSA dollars. And for every pair purchased, the Eye Alliance provides a pair of glasses to a child in need. So you're not just nearsighted, you're also a philanthropist. Slay your summer look. Go to paireyewear.com/sibling15 for 15% off your first pair. And support the show by mentioning that Sibling Rivalry sent you in your post-checkout survey. That's paireyewear.com/sibling15.
Okay, listen, I know I just interrupted either me or Monét. I know. Listen. I know you wanted to watch this whole video.
Stop interrupting Monét. What?
Shut up, I'm talking. Shut up, I'm talking. Now listen, if you want to watch the full video is available. You have to go to our Patreon to watch it. Yes, honey, people pay for this content, and they're paying it so you can watch the first half for free, so you can either thank them or you can join them, quite frankly.
Yeah, so you come join us over at Patreon and see the full thing in 4K, honey. 4K
That's
quality.
Right. And not only that, y'all, you're going to get to see a lot of exclusive content. Our one-woman shows, some of our stand-up specials are there. Crowd work specials are there. And also, I will fight you in the comments. If you come for me sideways, I will fight you.
And he's not playing. His shit bitch is not playing. The full trainer effect is giving.
All right, let's get back to the episode. I want to hear what we have to say.
All right, let's clear it up. Let's clear it up. Monét Exchange, I've been on tour with Monét. When you give her a joint or some food, Monét does not refuse it. It doesn't make the journey.
That's not true.
I've seen you take it and then take it back and you leave it there. Which, by the way, I do the same thing. If someone offers me food, I don't say I don't want your food. I'll take it. I'll say thank you very much. And if it's a baked good that you made, or if it's a food that looks like that it could be open and you made it in your home, I just leave it at the venue. And I tell fans on the podcast, on the internet, don't bring me in your food. I'm not going to eat your food. I don't know what's in that shit.
So
I have seen you with my own eyes.
The food I will take back. A joint, sometimes I take a joint, I don't realize it's not wrapped. But if I take a joint back and I see the seal is broken, then no, I'm not going to smoke that. Most joints are that the seal is not broken. I will put it in my little drug bag in my carry-on. Oh, wait,
and which pocket is that?
I will put it in my thing. If I go backstage after everything is done, I'm like, oh shit, the seal's not on the bitch. I'm not taking that home. I'll give it to maybe someone on set, on the crew. I'm not.
So let me clear this. So let me clear this up.
Clear it up.
What you're saying is someone offered you food, you took it backstage, and you left it there. Correct?
Or I will give it to someone else working who will eat it, but I won't eat it.
But I just want to be clear. You will accept the food
sometimes
from the fan.
Situationally. There have been sometimes when someone
brings... But with the Labubu, you said, I don't want that fucking Labubu.
No, I didn't say that to the person. I did not say, when the person brought the Labubu to me, I did not say, I don't want that.
So you turned it away and said, no, thank you.
I said, I put it up. I said, girl, I don't want this damn Labubu. I was like, come on, Monét, please. I was like, girl, I don't want that. You can keep that for yourself. I'm not gonna put this Labubu on my stuff. I'm like, okay, fine. That's how that went down.
So the only gift you've ever flat out refused is unsafe things, and specifically a Labubu.
And I think there have been other things people have offered me. Like if someone offered me a Nido. Because I was on Raven's podcast and I talked about Nido. It's a little squishy thing.
What is a Nido?
It's a squishy fidget thing. And she pulled a Nido out of her bag and she's like, hey, I have a Nido. You want it? I was like, girl, I don't want your Nido. She's like, no, I've had it for a while. You can have it. I was like, no, I don't want your Nido.
Wow, you sound really grateful to your fans.
Well, if it's something, I want to be honest with them. I'm not like you. I'm not just going to take them and leave them at the place for anyone to take them. If you get joy and pleasure out of this Labubu or this Nido, I want you to keep on enjoying that because I'm not going to. So why would you waste your money and especially if the Labubus are so hard to come by? If the Labubus are so rare, why would I take it and leave it?
The money's been spent.
What?
The money's been spent.
But a Labubu is a collector's item that is very rare to come by.
Spent.
You have to go online and do a bid. And
the money's been spent.
Yeah, but then you keep it. Give it to someone else that's going to use it. I'm not going to use it. Bring it to Bob the Drag Queen on the road. Bring it to Taylor O'Rear on his tour.
To be clear, anybody who's ever been to my space, my home, knows that I take home, with the exception of food, and I don't think anyone's ever actually offered me drugs, ever. With the exception of food, I take home every gift I get. The only time I won't take it home is if for some reason I cannot fit it in my suitcase. And even when I can't fit it in my suitcase, like that picture you have in your hallway, that picture, I broke the frame off, rolled it up.
In my hallway?
That picture that you have of me in your home. You have a painting of me in your home.
That's my bathroom.
The bathroom. I got that in Brazil. I broke it off the frame. I rolled it up. I made sure it got home safely. Everyone who knows me knows I always bring my gifts home. I accept every gift that you guys give me. I have a whole room literally displayed full of paintings, pictures, ceramic tiles, needle points, digital art, letters displayed on the wall over here.
Yeah, and I think that's very beautiful. But if it's going to be something that I'm not, like a Labubu or a Nido, or something that you utilize, and it can be...
But you're saying don't waste your money. The money's been spent.
Yeah, but they did not get it specifically for me. If you had...
You don't know that.
Yeah,
they said I
had it on her bag. That Labubu was ran through a little bit. It was a little...
She said I got you. So you're painting a narrative. So you talked about the Labubu? You sat down and had a conversation about the Labubu?
So I don't need to talk to Labubu to realize that the Labubu is a little dirty and has been probably clipped on her bag a few times, which is great.
You're adding stuff to the story that wasn't there before. And now
we're talking about in details. You extrapolated whatever you wanted. We didn't talk about it.
Can we role play this meet and greet?
Okay, let's role play the meet and greet.
Hold on. Let me get my Labubu. And if you call her ran through and wore down,
ran through and wore down, just like that fucking hat on your head. Hi. What's your name?
Carl.
Hi, Carl. Carl, I like your hat. Look at your outfit. She's feeling like a little kinky girl, ain't she?
Thank you.
Oh Lord, is this your Labubu?
This is your Labubu.
My Labubu. How's it my Labubu? Did you get it for me?
I want to give it to you.
You want to give it to me? Is it like, have you been using it? It looks a little.
I wore it here.
You wore it here, and this is the first time you ever wore it ever?
Yeah, but it was raining outside.
It was raining outside. Well, Carl, let me tell you something. Carl, I'm not into the Labubus.
This was the last thing. This is the last thing my grandma gave me before she passed away.
Oh, that sucks. But you know what?
I want to make sure. And I mean, she was a big fan of yours.
She was a big fan of mine.
Yeah.
Well, here,
she
Carl,
would want me to give this to you. Well, and I never wore it. I never wore it because she gave it to me in a box. I'm sorry. She gave it to me in a box, and I kept it safe. But then today was the first time I ever wore it. Bless you. Bless you. That was the first time I ever wore it, and it rained, so I got kind of sad. But it made me think of her, and she was such a big fan of yours, and she wanted you to bless you, and she wanted you to have it.
Carl, I am very alert. Oh my God, do you have an EpiPen?
I'm sorry, EpiPen. Can someone get an EpiPen for Monét, please? Hold on.
Carl,
here's one. Put your leg out. Put your leg out.
Get me, Carl. Carl, the Labubus are made of Sherpa. I'm a deathly allergic to Sherpa, Carl. It's on my website. Did you not know that? I thought your grandma was a big fan. You should know that.
Labubus aren't made of Sherpa.
Carl, yes, the fuck, and they are, Carl.
Oh, okay. Okay. I know you're not saying no, yes, saying, bitch. Back in the scene. Okay, I didn't realize this was one of the Sherpa ones. I'm so sorry. Also, I want to say your reaction to epinephrine is very different than most people.
Tell me about that, Carl.
Nick, just walk. There's a door right there, Nick.
Nick over there duck walking.
It's locked from the outside, not this side, bitch. Yeah, most people when they get epinephrine, it's like a big adrenaline rush. That's how it shocks your system back into. It's weird that you didn't respond at all.
Well, you know, Carl, my body, everyone's body is different, and so someone who looks like you have a very different body, I would expect you to.
I'm sorry, what makes my body different?
Well, Carl, for a 70-year-old, you're pretty tall, and you're pretty. You look like you're very strong for a 70-year-old. So
all the 7-year-olds in my family were this height and tall.
Bald as well.
And bald,
tall.
Maybe you've heard of Caillou. Maybe you've heard of Tommy. Maybe you've heard of Little Bill. Young people can be bald.
Okay. Well, so my bad. So I thought you were differently bodily abled, but maybe just normal for your family. And so I apologize for that. But yeah,
so you don't want my grandma's Labubu?
I'm allergic to Sherpa.
All right. You know what? Tamisha was right about you.
You know what, Carl?
Why would you not take the Monét? You are wild for that. Offer me the Labubu.
Okay. Oh, I got a Labubu for that ass.
You got a Lafufu.
Oh, sure.
Hi, welcome.
Hi. How are you? Oh my God, I'm so excited to meet you finally.
Thank you. What's your name?
Desi.
Desi. Nice to meet you, Desi. Where are you from?
Oklahoma.
Oh, like Oklahoma. We're in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma City. We flew in just for the meet and greet. We're not even going to see the show. I just came for the meet and greet because I wanted to meet you so bad.
You're from Oklahoma City?
Uh-huh.
Because that's in Kansas.
Yes. Oklahoma City. No, we're in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
There is an Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, actually. Not many. Most folks are not from there.
Yeah, well, you met the one.
And you failed because it's not in Kansas, Missouri.
Oh, sorry. I'm not
Are
good
you telling the truth?
I've been held back a few times, Bob, and I feel a little uncomfortable. I don't like talking about it and saying it out loud, but now you're making me feel weird. So can we?
I'm making you feel weird, or you feel weird?
Can we reset? I learned this in therapy. I'd like a reset, please.
No worries, Desi, if that's your real name.
Now I feel invalidated about my existence. It's really hurting my feelings, Bob.
Well, I'm going to be clear. I'm not hurting your feelings. Your feelings are hurt, and your feelings are very valid, mind you. Very, very valid.
You're a bad person to do this to me.
I'm bad?
Anyway, this is my Lakutu. And it's my favorite Lakutu, and I wanted to give it to you.
Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Thank you.
Wow.
That is very cute. Are you ready for this picture?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll hold up the Lakutu.
Okay.
That's how you do it, Monét.
Bob, you cannot tell if someone says that's not how you, if you hurt your meet and greeters' feelings, you have to be a little more like, what the fuck was that?
I'm gonna tell you right now, one person on this podcast has hurt the meet and greeters' feelings, and it wasn't me.
It was you.
And we have Reddit threads dedicated to it. So maybe you have a lot of experience with hurting meet and greeters' feelings. I don't have any experience with that. I run a you know what drives me really crazy, y'all?
What?
Whenever Monét and I do a gig together, Monét acts like I'm the one who doesn't know how to do a meet and greet.
And
it's so irritating when you act like I'm the one who has no clue how to do a meet and greet when there are Reddit threads dedicated to how bad you are at meet and greets.
Reddit threads? That is not true.
Yes.
You're so
well, one thread is enough.
You're so
one thread is
you've
enough.
already been caught in a lie. Do you want to lie more?
I think there is more than one Reddit thread. To be honest.
Do you want to lie more? Yes or no?
I think there is more than one Reddit thread. And if I had my phone, I would find it right now. But
I'll give it to the end of the year to find one.
Baby, I assure you, Jacob's already on the case.
Of course he is.
I assure you, Jacob's already.
But he won't do it on the other side. Research your own motherfucking boyfriend instead of focusing on me. How about y'all do that?
Honey, go get your boyfriend and do something besides lying about.
He's busy working, doing his actual job, saving people's lives, keeping people clean and sober. That's
Jacob's
what he's doing. He's having AA meetings with his sponsees, people that he's helping stay clean and sober.
Let me be clear about something. This podcast has saved way more lives than your shitty boyfriend ever will. Jacob's contribution to this podcast has saved the outreach that your shitty little boyfriend. Oh, that was the one. I know it's from last episode, but y'all, that's the fucking thing that Andy did not want to admit he was wrong on last night, no matter how often I proved him wrong. I told Andy that not all nonprofits are charities. And Andy goes, yes, by definition they are. I said, they're not. All charities are nonprofits, but not all nonprofits are charities. Andy goes, you're wrong. We Google it. One of the first things it says is, no, not all nonprofits are charities. However, all charities are nonprofits. Instead of just saying, you're right, I'm wrong, he starts trying to hit the Kim.
That's the little Kim. That's a little Kim, not the kimchi.
What's the kimchi?
The Kim.
And don't ever disrespect my motherfucking queen.
You the one that put her on national television.
That's my queen, honey. That's my queen.
Wait, so now you're you bought into the Labubu craze. Did you do Beanie Babies back in the day?
I may have had one or two Beanie Babies, but I never bought one. I think I've acquired, like, I've never bought a Labubu, but I've acquired Labubus, and I think, or I've been gifted them. But I don't even know if I actually had a Beanie Baby because I have never. I mean, the last stuffed animal I remember liking was probably like in first or kindergarten, and it was this stuffed elephant that I had that was also my imaginary friend. But I do not like stuffed animals. I've never really liked stuffed animals, although the Labubu is really cute. I feature her. Did you buy a Beanie Baby?
No, I don't think I was around. I mean, Beanie Babies weren't a thing.
But the truth is, you do like fads. So it's weird that you say you don't like fads when you love a fad.
I did not say that's not what I said. I said I'm interested how these fads get started. Like I want to watch, like, I'm sure there is probably right now on YouTube by this point a deep dive on how the Labubus become such a phenomenon. Like I'm curious how they go from no one caring about them to within months being everywhere. I find that to be very fascinating.
The owner of the Labubu, it now has a company worth $72 billion.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, what? And I think what made it pop off was the K-pop star, the one who was in White Lotus. I think she had one. I mean, like, obviously they were a thing around, but after she had it, then it blew up.
So the way I think Labubus are exclusive. That's part of why people like them. They're exclusive. So while like a
Tamagotchi is always a
Tamagotchi,
part of it, yeah.
so but not always, because a Tamagotchi was not hard to get.
True. But
I don't think Beanie
what
Babies were ever
Tamagotchis
hard to get.
I think Beanie Babies were.
No, specific. Actually, I don't know. I never bought a Beanie Baby. I never bought a Beanie Baby, but I know specific Beanie Babies are hard to get. But for the most part, you can get your hands on a Beanie Baby. Also, you cannot pick the Labubu you want,
Which is crazy.
so you go to the Pop Mart website. By the way, we are not Beanie Baby partners or Labubu partners.
We're fucking contributing to this shit.
You know, I mean, I honestly, the Labubu hate, I don't care if people like Labubus. Like, I don't get people are like, you're just getting people to buy Labubus. I don't care if you buy Labubus.
No,
guys.
not in that way. In the way that we, like, don't say a lot of things that aren't paying us on the podcast, like that way. Okay, so
I don't care. I assure you, this little podcast, I don't think it'll make a big deal.
Wow, you think our podcast is little work. So they cost,
in terms of Labubu, yes.
They cost $25.
Yeah, so you have to go on the website, right? And then you have to swipe through these boxes. And then most of the boxes are grayed out. If you have the opportunity to see a box that's not grayed out, you click on it. Once you click on it, then you can buy it. But people are trying to click on it at the same time as you. They drop it at the same time every day. And the one day I was trying to help Taylor get a Labubu, and I was, for an hour, I was helping him trying to swipe to get a Labubu for him. I could not get my hands on a fucking Labubu. You could not get one. So when he finally got one, he was through the roof. He fucking leapt out of his seat because he had been trying for days, over a week, to get a Labubu. So I think there was an excitement to, like, oh my God, I finally got my hands on this thing that I've been trying to get my hands on for over a week now. And I can see the excitement in that, to be honest.
That's so interesting.
You don't understand that?
No. I mean, like, in theory, yes, I understand getting something that you've been waiting for a long time, yes. But specific to Labubu, no. Okay, no, they cost $27.99, not $25. Does the price change on what they cost?
I've never bought a Labubu.
You said you're just trying to buy one for Taylor. What are you talking about?
I've never purchased. I was trying to help Taylor swipe through things. I was not able to get one. I did it for an hour. I wasn't able to get one. So again, I've never bought a Labubu. If you were listening, which you clearly were not. This is like my dream.
Keep talking.
Monét, don't do this. I'm triggered. You don't know how angry I was. I was so livid. Thank you, Violet. 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 Oh my God, thank you, Violet. You saved us.
Should we start a fucking toy Ponzi scheme?
I don't think this is a Ponzi scheme.
Don't you buy them to sell them to someone? Well, obviously, like anything else, you can probably, isn't it pyramid in the way that you buy them and you buy them to resell them to people with their hopes that they're getting?
You can buy anything to resell it. Labubus are not meant to be bought to sell. And also, that's not how pyramids work.
I don't know. Yeah. It's like to get better. Like Mary Kay is a Ponzi, is a pyramid scheme. Yeah.
Do you want to apologize to Labubu?
No.
You don't want to say anything to her?
No.
Wow. Her name is Hee.
Who gives him the name? Does the name come with the Labubu?
Yeah, it comes on a piece of paper. Or maybe that is the species. It is a hee, or I don't know if the name is hee. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know a ton about Labubus, but you know that Selena STDs is like a Labubu partner, and you can go to her page and get a Labubu through like some second dealer or something.
So she, like the company Labubu is she's a
No. There's a website reseller that resells Labubu for a markup price. It's called whoopee.com, and she's a partner with them. So she has a code, and you can use her code to get 20% off.
Do we know her code? Can we give her a shout out?
Yeah, it's Selena.
All right. There it is. So if you go to
Selena at whoopee, WHOOPEA.com.
Interesting.
So if you go to that website and use the code Selena, you can get yourself a Labubu, and Selena will make a little kickback.
So you tell Taylor to get his from Selena's website.
No, Taylor likes the rush of trying to get them. He enjoys it. He's like into it.
Got it.
He's an old school Labubu girly, honey. You don't collect anything?
What do I collect? I mean, I collect sparkly outfits. Maybe shoes. I have a lot of shoes.
You know, you throw those away too.
I have a lot of shoes.
Nothing physical has value to you except the jewelry you're wearing.
It's not true. I collect shoes. I like a lot of my shoes.
And you throw those away. You get rid of them. You throw them away. You give them away.
When they start when I can't fit them anymore. When they don't fit.
I have pairs of shoes from you that fit you and are not scuffed up or anything. You just like,
I don't want them. If I have given you a pair of shoes, as either they came when they're ugly and I know you wear them, or they couldn't fit.
Okay, first of all, I have not worn the ugly shoes you've given me. Let's be clear. They're sitting on the ugly shelf.
Bob,
let's do it at the end, and we'll put it at the beginning.
No, I think Jacob was right. Just put it in the episode, so because people might skip the ads. Let's take that out.
And this is supposed to be a natural
Thank you, Jacob.
integration.
It's just so late.
Bob, welcome to the podcast. Do a fucking podcast.
No, but we're 51 minutes in. I think
people
we've done it
all the way through. We don't drop off rates like they do over at Perth First Studios, baby. People listen all the way through, baby.
Let's talk about drop off rates. Let's go to Monét Exchange's YouTube page. People
listen all the way through, baby.
Let's talk about drop off rates.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about drop. You haven't uploaded in what, 10 years?
That's not true.
Huh? Yeah.
I only have episodes that come out every Thursday. What the fuck are you talking about?
And what's the drop off rate? What's the average watch time? Wake it up.
Actually, so I did a whole.
Wake it up. Screen grabs, or you're lying.
Anyways.
Screen grabs, or you're lying.
Anyways.
Screen grabs, or you're lying.
You are the B. Simone of podcasters.
B. Simone is a podcaster.
Right, and you're the B. Simone of podcasters.
And B. Simone, not the B. Simone?
You are. You sent her.
Last night I told someone joking, I said, I'm the Violet Chachki of drag. And they were like, what's Violet Chachki? I was like, she's something else.
Do you think that if we invite Violet and Mick...
Oh, we didn't plug the thing.
Nigga, shut your ass up.
Watch me work.
No.
Watch me work.
Do you think if we invite Violet and Mick to our Sibling Rivalry family reunion, that they'll come?
I would love to see Mick and Violet there. We've been threatening to do a crossover episode for years. It has never happened. Okay, let's go ahead and let's wake it up. Let's go ahead and is me and Violet and you and is me and Violet and you and Mick, or what is it?
I mean, I get along with everyone. You don't. So tell me who you think you get along with.
I get along with. Who do I get along with? You're the one who has public beefs. Who do I have a public beef with?
You literally had public beefs with more people than me.
Not true.
Tamisha Iman.
That was you.
You too.
Dorinda.
The victim.
What'd you say, Jacob? That was you.
You too. Azalea Banks.
Dorinda Medley.
You too.
I have not had any public beef with Azalea Banks.
Yes, you did.
Never.
You literally wrote a diss track about her.
I said to my
you were beefing by yourself.
Yeah.
You and Mitchell Silva Brooks, you and Maddie Morphosis, which they both scrubbed you on in their songs.
Dorinda Medley.
Wait, what are you saying? Dorinda Medley. Dorinda Medley was public beef.
Blair St. Clair.
Blair St. Clair.
That was one-sided. That was again one-sided.
Currently still going
one-sided. Also, that was me criticizing. That was me criticizing these queens on the show. Also, me and Mistress and Maddie Morphosis were just playing. That was never actual beef.
Maddie was there.
And also, to be clear, neither one of them. And if you think Maddie was rapping, I that says more about you than it does about her.
It wasn't about the rapping. It was about the content. of the
That
of
says
the
more
rap.
about you than it does
Of
about
the
if you think
content.
if you think she clears, it says more about you
It
than
was
it
the
does about
content,
her.
baby, and she did clear.
And me and Maddie and Mistress were literally communicating back and forth about what we're gonna do. That was not real beef.
I could call Mistress right now. We could wake it the fuck up.
Call her.
All the international queens who did versus the world.
None of them said a word against me, and they wouldn't dare to open their mouths. Call Mistress. Call her right now.
Well, really quick.
And before y'all lie, I have text receipts. Go ahead.
Before we get into that, I think that Violet and Mick showed us a $3 bill for our Sibling Rivalry family reunion. It will be everything. It is in Brooklyn, so chances are they're not popping up. Are there any New York queens? What could you imagine? Marsha showed up to the Sibling Rivalry family reunion. How weird would that be?
That would be very fun. I would love to see Keisha Carr there, obviously.
Keisha Carr.
I'd love to see Jasmine Rice there.
Yeah.
I would love to see Aquaria there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aquaria will be fun.
Who's banned?
I can think of what.
Marty, go comment. Marty, I'm kidding. I don't want to text.
Girl.
Don't call me. Don't text me. I'm kidding. You can come. That was a joke. Marty, do not text me. Do not call me. It was a joke.
The family reunion is going to be so cool. I'm going to be, there are a few events I look forward to that I know I'm going to do with you. This is one I'm kind of looking forward to.
Bitch, anyway, go to seethedragqueen.com to get your tickets, y'all.
No, get MonetExchange.com. Bob want to get a little kickback on his website. Go to MonetExchange.com.
It's called what?
What?
Get MonetExchange.com?
Monet Exchange. Get Monet Exchange. MonetExchange.com.
MonetExchange.com. Music, opera, live, slumber party. Where's the live? Okay, we're clicking on live. Oklahoma City, Sacramento, Cleveland, Raleigh, Washington. It's not there. It's never there. Do not go to Monet's website. Monet, honestly, stop telling me to go to your website, especially if it's not there. Stop doing
Why
that.
is it not updated? That's so crazy.
Your website is never updated. So
Yes,
stop
it is.
telling people to go to your Monet. It's not.
And
Go to
seethedragqueen.com. We gotta get that shit together. What?
So as always, by the way, every time people go to their website, they never go because it's never updated. So go to seethedragqueen.com to get your tickets. And by the way, when you go to seethedragqueen.com, you have to click no extra links. It takes you right to the links, honey. Seethedragqueen.com. Monet, look it up so you can see what a professional website looks like.
This is
Can you try that out, Monet? Type in seethedragqueen.com right now to see what a professional drag website looks like.
Yeah.
Right there, Brooklyn, Sibling Rivalry, August 17th.
With your little
yours literally doesn't even have updated information.
With your little 2 dates.
Yours literally doesn't even have updated information.
Yes,
how are you professional? You don't even have all your. Look at you struggling to find your life. You don't even have the right information. But you're professional.
You're such a liar. It is updated. You're such a liar.
Monet, we're looking at the screen together. You just did it.
You and Jacob are lying.
Screen grab.
Okay, wait, Monet. If it is updated, screen share what you're seeing. So maybe we're looking at different things.
I don't know how to screen share on here.
Jacob, screenshot yours. Jacob, screenshot it. So Monet can't try to be cute.
So
it is not there.
Jacob doctor everything.
No, yeah, we doctored your website.
Y'all doctor everything. Y'all be fucking lying over here. Anyway,
y'all. You know what? In fact, I guarantee y'all, no matter when you go to this website, it won't be
y'all
up.
Are such a lie. Y'all are
I guarantee you, no matter when you go to this website, it will not be up.
Such liars.
So, honestly, rush over now, next week. Monet still has dates from 1999.
I can't. I can't with this. Y'all are such liars.
Monet said, "Come see me on Work the World."
It's honestly insane that y'all operate like this.
Monet, obviously you have no moral integrity.
Y'all are nauseating.
Monet, we've already screenshot it, so it doesn't matter. What you say doesn't matter. You already screenshot it.
Just like that ring was yours, that y'all literally edited and photoshopped a picture of you having it from whatever day that was. Y'all would never. Y'all operate in nasty, messy, scandalous behavior. Y'all will never be just. Y'all will always be shady.
When the fans don't believe your bullshit anymore, they no longer believe. They no longer believe your bullshit.
They don't believe yours.
They have seen through your lies. You want to admit that kangaroos are desert animals?
Well, according to Courtney Ack, who is an Australian, who you wanted to call, she said, I didn't say that, she said that.
According to Kane, who's an Australian, what's he?
Who's Kane? How do we know who Kane is? We know who Courtney Ack is. Who's Kane?
Kane is an Australian cameraman he used to work with Willem. Now he works with me. Scooped.
Likely story.
Scooped him up.
Likely story.
He hopped over here like a kangaroo from the desert.
Or according to you last night, it was a fucking dessert.
First of all, the word said It didn't say dessert animals. It said desert, and I thought it said dessert. So,
well, last night you kept on confusing the two, so I don't know which one you thought it was. You kept on thinking one was what, like the entire evening. So forgive me.
You know what? Forgive this. You lost the game. Forgive that.
That's not true. I won. I had 12. You had like 9. What are you talking about?
Jacob beat you. Jacob
but
scrubbed you into the earth.
You lost.
And you lost too.
I beat you.
That's not how that works.
I was better than you.
Just like in the Smash tournament, which is still online, Jacob scrubbed you and embarrassed
you. Was I better than you or not in that game? Yes or no?
Just like
yes
online.
Or no?
Just like when Jacob scrubbed you.
Or no?
First of all, the fact that my boyfriend has beat you in multiple games and Andy has never even beat me in.
Did I
Andy
beat you in that?
Andy couldn't beat me in an Andy competition, honey.
Yes or no? Did I beat you? Was I better than you? Yes or no?
You didn't beat me.
Just answer.
You didn't beat me.
But you got to say yes or no.
You did not beat me.
No,
the answer is no. You didn't.
Was I better than you? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, then you're incorrect because I was. Because you with your little 3 cards you had over there compared to my 12 says more than that.
That was one game. I'm talking about the whole night. And on that note, thank you for coming on my show.
You're so foolish.